Let's do a quick what's in my bag featuring the Coach Nolita 19. Welcome to the Sunshine Fashion Love channel. I'm Jen. I finally moved my stuff into this really cute pink Coach shoulder bag. Very popular style, the Coach Nolita 19. It is 19 centimeters across. They've been putting this out in all sorts of different colorways. In fact, it recently just got released as a new powder pink drop with like the tan leather trim. So I want to show you what actually fits in this bag, and I have some initial thoughts just after using it for the past few days that I want to share with you in case you're considering picking one of these up. Now, I think it's a great value. By the way, I will link places to buy down below in the description box, or you can shop this video itself here on YouTube. I do use some affiliate links, but this is not sponsored, and I purchased this bag myself. This one has the signature pink canvas with pink leather trim, leather top handle. Now this is removable, it is not adjustable, but you can get like an extender, and I've seen some people do some really cute stuff with that. They also have some versions with the chain that I actually kind of want one because it would make it very easy for you to add a longer strap and let the chain dangle down. You know, sort of like the Louis Vuitton mini pochette. So that would be super cute. So let's take a look. I haven't been doing anything too exciting, and I know a lot of the what's in my bags have like tons of stuff. Mine, I don't carry around a lot. So this is sort of a realistic what I actually carry. So normally I carry the Coach Signature ID card holder. Because this is really a mini bag, so you can't fit a ton of stuff in here, and you do kind of have to make some sacrifices, kind of depending on what you want to carry around. All right, so I also want to share that I finally installed my keys into the Louis Vuitton 6 key holder. By the way, so far I really like this little SLG. It's a lot less bulky than the dress up your purse version I've been carrying around. I love that one too, but this one is just a lot less bulky. So here, I'll show you what I got inside here. So I purchased these little clasp O-rings. I don't know, I guess they're sort of like ovals or whatever. So I purchased them in a couple different sizes. By the way, I'll link everything down below as well if you're interested, because I found this was a really good way to set up the key holder because I didn't want to like scrape the keys on the hardware. I wanted to avoid that as much as possible. So I used these rings to attach them. So here are some of my keys. And then I put my car key on, I made sort of a DIY chain. And then I did the same thing with my fob. What I do when I want to close this up is I tuck my car key up into here, and then you can easily snap it shut, which is great. And I put my driver's license and one of my credit cards in this back pocket here. So if I'm like at the gas station or something, I only really have to carry this and my phone. Really convenient. So you can actually use this as like a little wallet if you want. You could also put some cash in here as well. So there's a lot of different options you have. I really find this item to be very practical, and I'm really glad I picked it up. I got this on eBay from Japan, so I did not pay retail for this. So here's how I normally carry around my key holder here. Got my iPhone 13 Pro. I wanted to bring out the phone to show you that it definitely fits inside the Nolita 19. Because I decided to ditch the card holder, I have 2 cards in the key holder, and then I actually have 2 more cards in the card slot. The Nolita 19, at least the one I have, has 2 card slots, and then I put some cash in the front pocket. This kind of sticks out a little bit. I'm not sure I like this. I don't know, not sure this is gonna work out super well, but that's what I have in it so far. I've got my CeraVe moisturizing cream. I could take or leave that. A tampon, this Laneige Glaze Craze, and then my Dior Lip Addict Lip Glow, and then this WRITECH pen. By the way, I'm a left-handed person. I love these pens. I just got these on Amazon, like I got a pack, and they dry super quick, so I no longer get smudges on my hands. So that's awesome. I really only need one lip product, like if I'm running out real quick. So here, I'll kind of leave that out. So we're gonna put the pen, tampon, and then the lip gloss in here. The lotion. If I put the phone in here we go. And then I can put the key holder. This all fits, not gonna lie, it is a little bit snug. So it kind of becomes hard to zip up. You can't really zip it up. If I only have one of these items, the key holder or the phone, it zips up fine. If I'm running from the house to the car or the car into a store or something, normally I have one of these out. Sometimes I carry my phone and the key holder outside of my bag. And sometimes I'll put them in the pocket. I usually wear sweatpants. So if you only put one of them in the bag, it zips up easily and you can still fit all this stuff inside. I can even put this other lip product in here. And here, I'll show you what it looks like. So say I've got my phone out and I've got the key holder in here. This also zips up just fine. So really, you kind of have to make some choices, but this is a good, like, kind of running around everyday bag. It works better if you're just carrying it like this or you have it in the crook of your arm. I did find there's not really a long enough drop to be a comfortable shoulder carry. So I might get an extender for it, something like that. So that is one thing. I wish the strap, it would have been nice if this was adjustable so you could make it a little bit longer to be a more comfortable shoulder carry. But I do think it's very cute just as sort of a running around bag. The downside is that it doesn't fit a ton of stuff and it's kind of hard to get the key holder and my phone in here and to zip it up. Okay, actually, okay, oh yeah. All right, you can technically do it. This is like really full and it's bulgy now. I don't know if I'd recommend that. You can technically do it. It makes the bag pretty heavy. If you do have a phone and a key holder, I would recommend at least carrying one of these in your hand and not putting both in the bag. But if you only put one, it works out just fine. Sort of a quick review of my experience so far with the Coach Nolita 19. I do think it is a really fantastic little bag. I'm glad I have it, and I definitely see myself using it quite a bit. This color, oh, just to die for. I love the powder pink. I know people have gone crazy for it. Just people, the resellers, man, they are going bonkers on all of the resale sites. And man, I am glad I was able to get this during the first drop. It is super cute. And yeah, I have been using it the past few days, loving it. But yeah, just a caveat, it is a very small bag and you do have to really be mindful of what you are carrying in it. But I'm kind of a bare essentials person, so it works out okay for me. If you have a Nolita 19, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Check out some of my other handbag videos here on the channel, and I'll see you again in the next one.